We don't know.
But you will remain totally anonymous if you don't.
Scott Carty, KOMO Seattle, and America's Funniest Home Videos.
Anytime you're ready.
Trying to become the next host of AFE to replace Mr. Tom Bergeron.
I think you're doing very well.
Do you think I'm gonna?
Absolutely.
You think I'm gonna make it?
Well, out of 3. This is your score out of 3.
Yes.
There you go.
Sir Ben gives me a 3 for AFE. Thank you very much.
Out of 3.
Out of 3, it's 100%.
That is.
Best grade I've ever gotten in my entire life.
There we go.
What a fun movie.
Isn't it beautiful?
And your character is you just brought it to life so beautifully.
Oh, thank you. A head start for anybody is the writing, and he's so beautifully written. They will completely bow to Dickens, to Monty Python, to all the great, wonderful British sources of humor and absurdity and vulnerability that come together in creating a multi-layered character. And this guy is so vulnerable. He's desperate to be included, and he's not going to be.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen unless he lies and cheats his way into that room of power, which he does by demonizing the Boxtrolls, who are delightful, life-affirming, creative little souls, and they save children. They don't harm them. So he turns the truth on its head.
It was one of those movies sitting there, I just had this grin on my face the entire time.
Me too, because not only is it a beautiful story, it's absolute feast to watch. It's a feast for the eye. It's not rather flat, dead CGI. I hope I'm not doing CGI a disservice. Of course, some of it's brilliant.
Sure.
But some of it can get a little bit lazy, and audiences are getting a little bit jaded by it as a gimmick, as a trick. This is literally a handmade experience. You watch those guys; they're moving by human hand, not a computer, not a they literally move, photograph step by step. Yeah.
And you should probably make sure you tell people to watch all the way through the credits, if you know what I mean.
Oh yes, don't miss those. I mean, if you're any of you are Marvel fans, you don't leave until that last great punchline at the end of the credits. Don't leave before the end of these credits, because the end of the credits is amazing, and it gives you a little peep into something is quite unbelievable.
It's such a smart movie as well, because adults will be able to enjoy it, as I did, but then also kids will just be lost in the imagination. So kudos to you for bringing that character to life. I hear, though, that your voiceover involved some very interesting methods. Your directors told me that you were fully reclined.
Simple, yeah,
Talk about
simple. Well, because the animators only had my voice to go on, I thought that it would be best if I gave them the most relaxed version of Snatcher's voice. Also, physically, that puppet does not in any way resemble my own physique at all. So his voice, Snatcher's voice, and my voice would come from very different places in our anatomy. So I lay, as soon as I was reclining, the voice dropped and came from his belly, to put it that way. And he's a man of appetite. You know, he lives to please his appetites. He wants power and cheese, not necessarily in that order. And that was my simple device. And I know the studio quite well that I recorded in, and they rigged up this amazing place for me to recline and record. Recline and record.
Oh, there we go. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall for that. A pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
Lovely to see you too. Have a great day.
Thank you very much.